My name is Chris Dorbandt. I'm a native Texan. I've always lived in Texas. I graduated from high school in Tyler. Went to college briefly in Nacogdoches at Stephen F. Austin State University, but later transferred to St. Edward's University in Austin, where I obtained a bachelor's degree. I then went on for a master's degree in public administration from what was then Texas, what was it? I've forgotten now. It's now Texas State University. And then I went and retired from my first career and went to law school 2 days later at St. Mary's University in San Antonio. I graduated in '96. I've been working within the criminal justice system for 42 plus years now. That's basically my background. So I know a lot about the criminal justice system and how all the parts fit together. My main areas of concentration are criminal law, which includes defense of people accused of crimes, and parole, which is early release from prison on conditions. Conditions is a buzz term which means a laundry list of things they can and cannot do while they're on parole. I have a lot of happy clients, what I call repeat and referral business, because I really try to do an outstanding job for people and make them know and understand what it is to be a defendant, and then how we can minimize the damage to help them. Not everybody gets out of the legal trouble that they're in, but most of the time I can minimize the damage, which is favorable to the client. So oftentimes I get a lot of referrals and repeat business. Not really. Practicing particularly criminal defense law is a lifestyle unto its own. So I don't really have any hobbies. I'm here for the clients 24/7 almost. The bar wouldn't like for me to say that because nobody can be there 24/7. And I'm not. But at the same time, I'm here a lot and I'm available. I give people my cell phone. I don't hide out from them, and I call them right back if they call me. So I try to be responsive to their needs. I love the fact that I help people, and I get more internal rewards from that than anything I've ever done. For many years I was a state trooper, and I thought that I helped people, and I did, but not near to the extent that I do now. This is a much more rewarding job. Trends, yes. In personal injury, the insurance companies really have a hold on the client's ability to get a fair settlement, many times. The insurance companies hire an army of adjusters to discount a person's claim at every turn. And they're incredibly powerful, not only in Texas, but all over the nation. And so when a person comes in on personal injury, it's just that person and the lawyer who are up against an insurance company, which may employ thousands of adjusters and or defense attorneys to negate and reduce their claim. I particularly see it in medical malpractice and nursing home claims, where the damages, the money that a person can recover from an egregious wrong is capped in Texas at $250,000. So it's very difficult to recover against a physician or other hospital employees who kill somebody. Nursing home, same way. In criminal, it's a different deal. It's all about justice and what's fair and whether or not the person wants to accept responsibility or not. The two most hotly contested cases in criminal are DWI, driving while intoxicated, and assault cases. They routinely go to trial on almost a daily basis somewhere in Texas. There are a huge number of them, and so they're constantly being tried in the courts. Rarely are other cases tried. There are, but it's rare. So for instance, a possession of marijuana case, small quantities of marijuana, it's extremely rare for that kind of case to go to trial. I have tried them because I wanted to. I wanted to see how juries would come back with a verdict or no verdict. But driving while intoxicated hasn't changed in years. It's more technical now because of the breath and blood testing and the field sobriety test that the officers give. But driving while intoxicated out on the side of the road is still a crime of opinion. It's one of only 2 in Texas as a crime of opinion. Do you know the other one? Most people don't. It's obscenity. Obscenity is also a crime of opinion and would require a jury to decide whether something is obscene or not. But on the side of the road, when you're stopped and being investigated for driving while intoxicated, it's the officer's opinion at that point that you're intoxicated when he makes the arrest. Only later is he trying to build his case through a blood or breath test and doing the field sobriety test. The challenge is how to get people through the system with the least amount of friction, and to have them come through this system thinking, hey, that wasn't so bad, everything is going to be okay. I'm not going to jail, I'm not going to prison, I may not even have a record after this is over with. So it's wonderful to be a lawyer and be able to help people like that and to minimize the damage when they think they're in such bad shape initially, but it turns out that they're not. Of course, some people can get themselves in one big hole, and some people do go to prison because it's a pretty deep hole, and they've committed some very serious crimes. But the majority of people out here that are arrested are really good people. It's just a dip in the road for them, and that's what I try to help them with.